Uh-oh. I have been live streaming consecutively for 2 days straight. If you want to see a live stream, I do them around 12 p.m. Pacific time on my channel. Just tune in, you'll probably see the notification. I'm gonna be trying to live stream every day, or at least kind of close to every day. Skateboarding is not my strong suit. Woo. Something I get asked about all the time is what did I do before YouTube? Some know that I worked as a director of photography at a studio in Venice Beach, and it was a really good job, really good money, really good benefits, everything that comes with a job. But there's something that I've never really talked about that only people that are really close to me know, and that is that I had an insane contract deal before having a job that I completely blew. So I may as well jump right into it. Basically, this is probably, let me set the scene. It's like probably just about a year after I had released Stevie Churchill's OSS edit, which many of you may have seen.
I don't give a fuck about none of you little boys.
And after that time, after I had quit working at the OSS store, so I was doing a little bit better than working at a retail job. I was kind of bouncing around in the world, traveling. I had been to Israel, Dominican Republic. I was going on trips with Nigel Sylvester a lot. I was just filming. I was so focused, laser focused on filming and bettering my craft as a director of photography, camera operating, just trying to get really good at using cameras basically. Something really important to mention is that in that video, the Stevie Churchill video, when it came out, I had mentioned that I shot everything on Sony cameras and Sony lenses. That was like the #1 comment on that video. Going on down here, huh? Who are you looking for? I'm up here, you'll never catch me alive. What is going on down here? I need to know. Who knows? There they go. That is a minivan, cop minivan. Good Lord, undercovers are getting creative nowadays. Look at that. That is a beat up looking minivan, but it's actually the feds. Dude, that's crazy. That is the most legit undercover. They've got regular plates, it's a beat up minivan, and it's actually the boys. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but it could be my new vlogging lens. I just broke my PS4 controller, I think. Yeah! Almost an entire hour I've been on hold with the DMV. Awesome. Not gonna lie, I really miss working out at the beach. All right, so trying to cut to the chase a bit here. A little bit after the video came out, randomly, and I mean completely randomly, so random that it ended up in my spam folder. This guy who ended up being the president of marketing in Sony Japan. He hit me up in the email and was like, hey, I have this opportunity for you, but I can't really tell you more until you respond to me. So when I first saw it, I was like, spam, ignore, some guy trying to mess with me. Didn't care whatsoever. Travi Williams, I'm coming for you. Yeah, right. Can never be Travi. How you doing? Anyways, little did I know it, but the opportunity that this guy was about to drop at me at the time was about to change the entire trajectory of my life. Completely. Actually never even been to this door in my complex. Parking. I didn't even know there's this much parking. Holy crap. Anyways, by the time they had hit me up for this offer, I already had like a job. I had a salary position at the job that many of you know I had worked at in Venice Beach. It was a studio where I worked as a director of photography, basically doing camera operation, controlling lighting, and doing gigs for like smaller film studios like Lionsgate, Blumhouse Productions, the studio behind the movies Insidious, stuff like that. So I was like established. I wasn't really worried about outside work, whereas before, like I was hustling super hard, freelance. Every job that came my way, I took it. Thank you much. Picking up my meager salary from my sponsor. I really don't make any money from my sponsor. The only time I make money is when you guys go to StrangerCo and use that code HicksFilm, but that's a whole nother video. I'll discuss that with you guys another time. Well, GQ, how would you sum up the last 2 hours? Because hectic. That's a pretty accurate description. As of now, I'm sure everyone probably has a million questions for me, probably even for GQ, for everyone. But it's not what this video is about. I ended up here. I didn't film at all ever since I didn't film anything ever since I left Long Beach. Anyways, I've been here with GQ. We were gonna go ride. We got lazy because the weather's been really crappy. So I'm gonna take him home. There's a car meet in Long Beach. Me and GQ will ride tomorrow or something, but yeah, we're going home. Another news, GQ painted his bike and I think it looks pretty good. No more of that weird tan color. What inspired that tan color anyway?
Nobody. Just like, I don't know. Yeah.
The life of GQ. Life aquatic GQ. I could see you like taking off on a boat at some point in the future and just disappearing for like 6 months. Coming back a changed man with a pet octopus. Peace, young GQ. Maybe tomorrow we'll actually be you know, efficient and do stuff.
Predictive, yeah.
Do stuff with our life. All right, big ass licorice. All right, bro. All right, I'm over here in Signal Hill in Long Beach. I heard there's a car meet, but I don't. Oh, yeah, there's a car meet. I was just in the wrong place. At least I think that's it. Maybe it's just a couple of cars. Oh no, it's a car meet. A ton of people here. I can't really figure out where to park though. Oh really? Pleasure to meet you. What's your name? Victor. John. Pleasure. Hey. Yo. What's up, bro? Was that you guys revving just now?
Nah, hell no.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to be a car guy. What's going on, man? John. Pleasure to meet you. There's a lot going on here. They got hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs at the car meet. There's like a weekly car meet called Big Bang. I don't really know much about it. Nick just told me about this and I live like 10 minutes down the street, so I figured I'd come check it out. It seems pretty dope. It's a lot of cars. That is awesome. What's up, man?
Big fan of your video,
Oh,
bro.
thank you.
Yeah.
How you doing? It's John. It's like we got some police interference. That sucks. Shit, I wonder what he got pulled over for. What up? This car meet is a lot busier than I thought. But beyond that, this guy over here getting pulled over, I don't see really any interaction with the police, so that's pretty good. I think this goes for another hour, so I might just stick around for a bit, see what happens. Right there. Got another one. Uh-oh.
This is a violent production.
What up? Oh, there's an epic shot. The homies and this dude getting involved in the back. What's up, dude? How you doing? Oh, that's cool. That's amazing. Very cool car meet, but when there's cops already giving people tickets, you pretty much know it's not probably gonna get more exciting than that. So I'm probably just gonna keep going. It's got flashing headlights. Pretty cool car meet though. There was a lot of cops there. Holy crap! I didn't realize till I turned up. Literally had to put the camera down in a hurry because there was a cop watching me vlog as I drive. Kids, like I always say on this vlog, do as I say, not as I do. Do not vlog while you drive. Into the night, I meant to go ride with Markel. He's at a skate park, but I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. So, anyways, I go back to the email, the spam email, and I reply to it because I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? Maybe it's someone messing with me, but maybe it's legit. I reply to it, and it's this guy who's, by the time I reply to it, he's actually already on his way to LA. Like, he's like, hey, I'm coming to LA in 5 days. Let's meet up so we can talk about this shoot. I meet up with him somewhere in West LA, and it's at this crazy hotel, and he takes me straight up into the room where they already have all this crazy production gear. They have like 100 grand, no lie, in like gear. And they're already prepping for the shoot, even though I hadn't agreed to anything yet. Basically, he tells me what the deal is. He wants me to shoot a commercial with this big camera that at the time was brand new, called the Sony FS7. He wanted me to use Stevie Churchill because he had seen the OSS edit where I shot it on Sony stuff. And they're like, hey, you wanna just make a commercial like shooting BMX with this camera, like to promo? And I was like, yeah. The deal was they're gonna give me the camera plus this lens that came out to about 11 grand plus a $5,000 check for the commercial. It was like a 2-hour shoot on one day. So I was like, yeah, like of course I'll do it. Fast forward, day of the shoot, they shut down the skate park, the North Long Beach skate park that I'm always at with Markel, the colorful one. It's a crazy shoot. It's basically like a Hollywood level production. Like there's cops there to prevent people from going in the park.
Stand by.
Hold on, wait.
Pictures up. Rolling camera. Okay.
First time he's held one of these camera
you got it.
things.
Yeah. Ready.
Second time.
And action.
Crazy, like huge cameras all over the place, a lot of behind the scenes, and it's basically just me and Stevie, like, I don't know, kind of doing what we do. Here's a tiny snippet of the commercial. My name is John Hicks. I'm a 22-year-old director of photography from the greater Los Angeles area. I've been shooting for about 8 years. I really love shooting BMX because of the freedom involved. Anyways, Stevie gets paid for the commercial, I got the camera, I got the check. Communications with me and Sony at this time are really good. They sound like they want to work with me a lot in the future. They're asking me like, you know, what's my schedule, availability in the future. I have my job, so I was kind of like reluctant about taking other offers. I was like so narrowly focused on continuing working at that studio, which down the line ended up being a very stupid decision because it ended up being what prevented them from working with me further in the future. Since I told them I worked 5 days a week and my availability was a little bit narrowed because my job at the time was very strict about you taking days off throughout the week. The weekend, whatever, but through the week, really tough. They wanted me to take this 3-week trip to the East Coast. I'm not sure exactly where, but it was like a really remote part. I think it was like in Pennsylvania. I told them that would be troublesome for me because I pretty much would definitely lose my job if I had taken that deal. So I didn't even respond to them for about a week. And within that week, they found somebody else to do it. And it ended up being this like glass blower guy or something. And he continued with the promotion from there on out. And I'm sure they probably ended up hitting him up for more stuff in the future. But that was it. I basically screwed myself up because I was so focused on keeping my job at the time, which, you know, realistically, like, what would you do? You know, you had this potential opportunity with a large company who wanted to work with you a lot in the future, but you also had a job that you had to keep in order to continue making money and, you know, have health care and dental care and other things to pay for. I had a lot to pay for at the time. Basically, I ended up screwing myself out of a potential Sony gig that could have carried me pretty far through life because I was worried about keeping a job. So my tip to you guys is, if you have something that seems bigger than what you are currently doing with your life, if there's an opportunity that could probably take you further than where you are now, I highly suggest taking it because you never know what could happen. Sony, if you're watching this, I'm still down to work with you guys. I still use your cameras, and that's it. That's what happened with the Sony deal. That's how it went downhill. I still love them because they gave me an FS7, which I ended up selling down the line for like a good amount of money. So all's well that ends well, I guess you could say. Either way, that's the end of this vlog. Tomorrow, I'm gonna talk about the crazy stuff that happened yesterday, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know about, but yeah, that's it. Peace.